From an idea to reality, Quant Network is changing the game of finance, folks. Check this out. A really interesting article by Dr. Luke Riley over here, 13th October 2025. So this is latest world first. Quant Fusion multi-ledger rollup launches on Quant's 10th anniversary. And folks, in this 10th anniversary, we have taken huge steps towards the new reality, the new world of finance. Check this out. On our 10th anniversary, Quant is redefining what is possible in blockchain. Today, we are proud to unveil Quant Fusion's multi-ledger rollup, the world's first Layer 2.5. Awesome, folks. So this is more than just a scaling solution. It is a transformative step forward. What it does, folks, now look at this. Interoperating across multiple ledgers simultaneously. Now, this is a keyword over here, simultaneously. So it does not do this in isolation. It does not do this separately. It does this connecting various networks and it unifies duplicated assets across different blockchains, different networks, breaking through blockchain's barriers. So look at this. This financial sector, folks, be it blockchain, it was indeed isolated. It was fragmented, and now it has created a new solution for this. Look at this. Until now, rollups have been confined to a single blockchain. Assets remain siloed across individual blockchains. The same token must often be reissued on every layer 1 chain. Traditional interoperability relies on complex bridging. Now, Quant Fusion changes the rules. Built for institutional case, obviously the entire Quant network infrastructure is targeting the enterprises, it is targeting the institutions, and Quant network and with Quant Fusion ultimately and is enabling the issuance and transaction of digital assets on public blockchains without sacrificing. Now, look at this. You might achieve one thing, but you might sacrifice another. But in this case, we are not sacrificing anything. We're not sacrificing security, we're not sacrificing privacy or even scalability. So everything is intact, and we have that solution given to us as well. So this is awesome, folks. Seamlessly connecting multiple ledgers. And what is the result? The result is that assets and smart contracts from diverse, heterogeneous chains can operate within a shared execution environment. You do not understand how big this is, folks, because we have seen different chains come to life. You might love one chain and hate the other, but obviously you need a connecting point. You need different chains, different silo chains that can operate within a one single environment, and obviously, Quant Network wants to do this. It was the first mover when it came up with the idea of interoperability, and now it has taken huge steps to reach where we are, from an idea to a reality, to a new financial reality, that is. Quant Fusion multi-ledger rollup doesn't just improve existing blockchain, it creates entirely new categories. We've got seamless cross-network token interactions. Assets from permissioned enterprise networks can natively interact with tokens from permission chains like Ethereum. We're talking about permission chains as well as permissionless chains. Now look at this. A regulated asset from a hyperledger Besu network in a bank can serve as collateral in a DeFi protocol originating on Ethereum without bridging or wrapping, which you all know, wrapping, bridging. It is a huge security threat, and now we have gone past that, and now we are reducing the risk. Look at this. Risk reduced access to public liquidity. Regulated token holders from permissioned blockchains can access liquidity from permissionless chains while maintaining compliance. So, this is huge. Being compliant is one of the key pillars of what Quant Network stands for, and it does that this time around as well. Unified asset representations, rather than treating the same token on different chains as separate assets, Quant Fusion can create canonical representations. So this is awesome. You're basically creating one cohesive environment, one cohesive atmosphere to achieve the goal of interoperability, the goal of unification. This is great. Multi-party, multi-chain smart contracts. By the way, I would like to add one more thing, that enterprises obviously want one-stop solutions. They do not want to access different blockchains separately. They want a unified solution, and Quant Network obviously wants to provide that. Multi-party, multi-chain smart contracts. Developers can build applications that simultaneously ingest inputs and control tokens from multiple chains. This is great. We've got enterprise grade security that changes everything. Quant Fusion introduces Fusion Firewall, a new blockchain firewall with decentralized access controls, allowing users to define precisely who can interact with their smart contracts. And obviously, folks, the future starts here. The future starts with Quant Network. It has already been 10 years. I mean, I didn't think, I always thought Quant was recent, but now we can see that it has been 10 years. And as we're celebrating this, we see the vision behind Quant Network and Quant Fusion. Quant Fusion embodies the vision that has guided us since day one. What is that? In a nutshell, building the infrastructure for a universally interoperable blockchain future. This is the vision of Quant Network, folks. A universally interoperable blockchain future, and it is not as simple as it sounds. A lot of hard work, a lot of development will have to further take place for this to become a reality, folks. People think that you just have that magic wand and like a meme coin, you go and break all-time highs, folks. That doesn't happen. It takes a lot of effort to achieve this. Look at this, folks. This is Tokenizer. He has commented on this as well. Perfect way to cap off 10 years of Quant. In the past decade, Quant's gone from an idea to setting DLT standards to being infrastructure for tech giants and central banks alike. And this launch adds more to the mix, folks. This launch adds much more credibility and legitimacy for Quant Network. Look at this. We've got cross DLT token interactions, cross DLT permission access, multi-chain assets unified as one token. We've got multi-party, multi-chain contract supports, smart contract support, and of course, this is just one key part in the greater overall Overledger ecosystem. Obviously, folks, Overledger is becoming a monster, a financial monster. This is great. Look at this. We did it. Our tech now allows anyone to unify token balances across multiple networks. Merge your liquidity, simplify your UX, connect to public or permissioned blockchains, no problem. Mr. Luke Riley, Head of Innovation at Quant. So thank you, Mr. Luke, Dr. Luke, that is. Awesome. Look at this. Treasury pool is active. Overview rewarding QNT holders and ecosystem contributors based on verified on-chain history. Structured claim process for long-term supporters. What is this? Please note, comments have been disabled for security reasons. I do not know what this is, but you have to do your own research because oftentimes, folks, oftentimes you have to be careful with these posts as well. Anyways, Composite operator says that QNT is looking good. Okay. Although, folks, the market fell, you all know. I do not know what the price is at this time or at the time of the recording or publishing, but from the looks of it, I think Quant Network has rebounded well with the price drop. The entire market, obviously, folks, took a beating. Look at this. This is Dime over here. I don't blame anyone who is under invested in QNT, the one to put our world in a new age. There is so much boring tech behind it. This is what I'm talking about, folks. These utility projects, folks, they do not have that interesting narrative or a dog face or another thing for it to reach new levels. It just has that boring technology that only a handful of people are interested in, to be honest. Whenever anyone new comes to this industry, they are fascinated with so much colors here and there. They do not want something so boring as Quant Network, obviously. So yeah, but a lot of people like boring technology, that's for sure. This recent event just showed how strong the QNT actually is. The HTF triangle is just continuing to tighten further. In the very near future, Quant will steal the spotlight. It indeed has the potential to steal that. This is the drawer of lines over here. The insanity of mere magnitude this project presents and the insult in price action is insane. This is true, folks. Oftentimes, we've seen a lot of projects that have a small news and they go berserk, but not in case of QNT. Whenever a new news comes, people think it is just another news, but obviously, folks, this is groundbreaking news like this for the quant fusion. I mean, this is a new financial system in the making, and very few people understand its potential. And look at this: the crypto authority says when a crypto bro understands QNT's potential, yeah, they really understand, they really feel about it. Apex Crypto Insight says I couldn't agree more about what? Look at this. In all my years investing, I have never seen such a disconnect between price and value. The market will catch up soon enough. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, folks. People do not realize how big of a deal it is. The price and the value are so disconnected at the moment. People do not realize what this is. Look at this. This is Gilbert over here. Today, I am proud to unveil Quant Fusion's multi-ledger rollup, the world's first Layer 2.5 rollup technology that unifies transaction execution and settlement across multiple Layer 1 blockchains. Now, this is what we're talking about, folks. Quant Fusion embodies the vision that has guided us since day one, building the infrastructure for a universally interoperable blockchain future. Awesome, folks. This is great. Yeah. QNT Digital Diary. This is really an interesting one, folks. So look at this. You don't own enough QNT. The name says it all. And an interesting post over here as well. I was able to scoop up 100 more QNT during this massive buying opportunity for a grand total of 1100 quant, folks. Now look at this. 1100 quant. Huge, folks. This can go a long way. This can be really huge in the long haul, that's for sure. On our 10th anniversary, Quant is redefining what is possible for blockchain. Yeah, this is great. Quant's Fusion Ledger just dropped the world's first multi-ledger rollup, the ultimate plug-and-play bridge for Web 2 to Web 3 payments. Gilbert Verdian seems to be the visionary to achieve this. Look at this. Yeah, there was a post I wanted to share, some technicals as well. Yeah, this is Trade with Renato Ulyanov. A quiet giant is laying the foundation for the future of blockchain interoperability. The Quant Network token isn't just competing, it is connecting everything.
Noise of so many L1s, so many blockchains, so many protocols. This project was born to create what could be the definitive bridge between all of them. Folks, Quant's mission is to unify the global financial system. This is an API hub. It creates multiple highly secure API connections, allowing applications, apps, and dapps, traditional apps and dapps running on blockchain, to access the same hub securely. Developers will build MDApps, which are multi-distributed applications, connected by an API hub that will run simultaneously, as if it were a single network. Folks, the fuel for all this will be QNT, which will provide access to Overledger. People don't understand that navigation on Web 2 and Web 3 will unfold so naturally in a very short time that people won't even know if they're navigating Web 2 or Web 3. Accessing data from Bitcoin's L1, executing contracts on Ethereum's EVM, on the Ethereum virtual machine, or validating a transaction on Hyperliquid. Folks, all this through a single navigation environment, that's what QNT is offering.
So, folks, what do you guys think about Quant Network? Do you think that it indeed is building the infrastructure for a universally interoperable blockchain future? I would really like your opinion. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by checking out Patreon by following the link in the description box below. Until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.